Parade. Our next speaker is Andrew Wilkes, a United electrician, construction worker, and you may have seen the video of the direct action that the Sparks did yesterday outside the site at Cardiff University yesterday. And I think certainly the big companies that are absolutely raking in the money, like NG Bailey's and Balfour Beatty, are trying to get electricians on the cheap and de-skilling that work. And quite frankly, I don't want to have unskilled electricians putting electrics into a nuclear power station just across the water from us. So Andrew, very welcome to speak at our rally.
Thank you, Catherine. And thank you everybody for giving me the opportunity to speak on behalf of the rank and file electricians up and down the country. For the last 2 months, various days of the week, in the big cities, including Cardiff, Swansea, we've been holding demonstrations outside building sites aimed at the ones that NG Bailey's and Balfour Beatty are working on. And the reason why is because just across the water, as Catherine said, you've got Hinkley Point Power Station. It's going vastly over budget, and one of the brainwaves they've come up with to save some money or increase their profits is, rather than have electricians doing the electrical work on there, they want to train up guys on a 2-month course to do a vast majority of the electrical work, whereas we want proper apprentices, 4-year apprenticeships, whether they're school leavers or adult trainees. We don't want these what we call dilutees in there doing the work for cheap, on the cheap. You know, you would normally call this type of workman a cowboy or a chancer. You know, I wouldn't trust them to put a battery in my torch, let alone build a nuclear power station. And if they get away with it there, they'll get away with it everywhere. And we haven't got any faith in this lot here, the Welsh Government, because we've got a procurement policy which is supposed to ban unethical employment on any Welsh Government-funded contracts. And you've got schools and hospitals being built right now, and most of the boys on them are bogus self-employed. They've got no other option than to take that type of work. They won't be allowed to, you can't get a job what we call directly paid. You're bogus self-employed. And then you've got the umbrella payment schemes, which you pay £20 to have your wages processed. You pay, believe it or not, employers' national insurance and employees' national insurance. If you get any holiday pay, it's rolled into your rate. You forget bank holiday payments. And the procurement policy is supposed to outlaw all that, but to me it's just a book of words. You know, it's what I call lip service. And they need to start acting on it, not just writing it down in a book. And I got a couple more things to say. Yeah, like I say, and it's not just construction, the 0-hour contracts, it's outrageous, you know. Why are things getting worse for the workers? When I left school, you'd have proper jobs, you'd get all, you know, holiday pay, overtime rates. Now they just want everyone on 0 hours, and it does my head in. You know, all in it together, my bloody backside. Network Rail, my young mate, he couldn't get a job. Someone said, oh, when you got a job on Network Rail, they're getting paid loads, them boys on the railways. He had to spend nearly £2,000 out of his own pocket to do a passport to safety. Then they say, oh, right, okay, right, where's the job then? Well, we'll phone you up when we want you. So I think it's like a Wednesday or a Thursday, they'll phone him and say, well, there's work in Reading on a Saturday night and Sunday night, £11 an hour for working on the railway. Outdoors, you know, bloody charming. And then the next weekend they might not even phone him. So he's sat home with his fingers somewhere. Anyway, if I get any angry, I'm going to go home and smash up all my John Lewis furniture. Because if it's not good for Boris's missus, it's not good enough for mine. And kill the bill.